Ray and Vanguard back again with another video at work. Of course, always at work. But this one is interesting because this one is about a deck, and it is, wait, before we start the video though, I'm gonna do this at the beginning of the video. I've been doing them at the end, but the beginning of the video is better. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to support the channel. It's free and it's great just to have that support. Just another number, just another person that loves Deer Days, is part of the Deer Days 2 community. Eventually I want to create a Deer Days 2 tournament and stream that and have that be a whole entire thing. So if you guys want to see that happen, if you guys want that to happen, please support the channel, boost it up, and you don't have to give anything out of pocket. Just a like, comment, or subscribing goes a long way. With that out the way, okay, so I've been stubborn, all right, because I don't really like Shadow Paladin. I mean, it's okay, but I don't really like the aesthetic. I know, bro, dude, I know. Sue me. I know Shadow Paladin is one of the most popular decks in all of Vanguard, but I was not fucking with the aesthetic. I did not fuck with the aesthetic at all. All right, I don't know what it was, but it wasn't for me. And the play style of just sacrificing the units and stuff, and I mean, it was cool, but I liked it more when there were dinosaurs doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I like lizards. You know what I mean? But anyway, so Shadow Paladin really is the only what was the sanctuary? I played most of the, like, the Keter, what, the old Keter Sanctuary Nation decks. I played OTT, I played Genesis, I played Gold Paladin, I played Royal Paladin a little bit, but the only one I didn't really play was Shadow Paladin. And the only time I did play Shadow Paladin was like in the Diablo phase, right? So not even Luar, nothing. So I've been stubborn to play Undercover, because Undercover is basically just Shadow Paladin, like, aesthetic wise, or that's kind of what they're going for. Like, they're like the future Shadow Paladins. This is kind of what they become now in Keter Sanctuary, and they look dope. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be based in my old ways, in my old head ass ways, and just not give the deck a chance, right? So I'm just on Deer Days, playing a bit, losing a lot, and I'm gonna make a video about that. But losing a lot, and just trying out different decks, and I see a card that says, when discarded, stand one of your back row rear guards. What? Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Okay. So, it's a Keter Sanctuary card, by the way. So, what deck has a back row rear guard attack? There's only one deck in Keter Sanctuary that can attack from the back row. At least from what I saw, there's only one deck that could. You guys guess what it was? Undercover. Bro, what? I had to play it. So I had to play it because I found this. The Obfuscate, the grade 3 Obfuscate that's in the Undercover deck can attack from the back row. So if I find a way to discard this card, I can get the Obfuscate to attack twice, thus getting a surprise 6th attack in what is normally a 5 attack deck. I'm so excited about this. I am so excited about this shit, bro. Like, this is what I feel like Standard has been missing. Just a little bit of sauce, a little bit of flavor, a little bit of jank that maybe wasn't supposed to be in the game, but because of the way that things interact, you can build a pretty interesting interaction off that and surprise your opponent. So what I use is this grade 1 Eagle that when it boosts, you discard a card. Basically, the whole deck revolves around seeing these 3 cards. Obfuscate in the back row. The card that's going to restand it in my hand. And the Eagle on boost. I have not refined the attack pattern yet, but the fact that I found it and it's possible in standard gives me so much hope and so much love for Vanguard, because hey, crazy shit does exist in standard. You just gotta dig deep, find it. But it's always so fun when you do. But anyway, this Undercover deck is just absolutely insane. I'm in love with it. And it may be my favorite deck in all of standard. I've played it more. I've tested it out more. I just went on a 3-game win streak with this deck. In Deer Days, that's fucking difficult because you know one of those games is against Varga, bro. Look, the deck is so good because of the monitored Trist, the order card. You can play it from the drop. So if you get 3 of it on your ride, you get to ride up essentially for free for 3 turns. So all your pieces, they get to just stay into your hand. And like, that's exactly what I was looking for. And especially how the monitored Trist works and how it interacts with the Vanguard. Oh my God, so satisfying. So fucking satisfying. Putting the Undercover units in there and then calling them out for the extra attack, or just like knowing that you have extra units for your next turn, and being able to set up Undercover units and being able to fill your board essentially. Like, it's not for free because it costs a counterblast, but there's so much plussing and searching in the deck. Your hand stays healthy throughout the entirety of the game, so you have like plenty of shield to guard and grind out the game until you get the win. Like, I had one game go until I had like 5 cards in deck, and my opponent was like just desperately tagging at my rear guards, doing anything he can to deck me out because he realized that he couldn't beat me. Like, my deck was just too chunky, too defensive. It's so good. It's so satisfying. The deck is so satisfying. And I don't even do the combo in the video footage that I'm showing you. I have part of the combo, but I really wanted to go for the win. But the fact that I can find a combo like that in a deck like this just makes my heart jump with joy, bro. This is exactly what I was looking for in a deck in standard. And so I just wanted to rave and rant about the Undercover deck a bit. Just talk about how the deck works. It's really cool. The plussing is so nice. Like the grade 2 that does the counterblast 1, search any Undercover. Oh my God. And then you can search your PGs too. Like, there's so much to search. If you just play like pure Undercover, there's so many cards to search. You're never gonna whiff off that skill. Like, I've never whiffed off this skill. Even in the deck list where I'm playing the combo and less Undercover pieces, I still hit them pretty consistently with that grade 2. So it's pretty consistent, and getting the obfuscates into the Undercover gauge is also really consistent. He just shows up when you need, bro. That's your boy. That's your boy, of course. Oh my God, like Sergeon in this deck is just really, really good because you play an order every turn. Essentially, you're playing it from the drop, which is free, but you're playing an order every turn, so Sergeon always procs. That's broken. That is broken. So by the time that your opponent gets to grade 3, you're adding 5 cards to your hand every single turn. That's your Twin Drive plus the grade 2 that counterblast 1 add an Undercover. That's 3 cards right there. Then you have the Obfuscate Drive, that's 4. And then you have the other grade 2 that can put itself into Soul and then draw you a card. 5 cards plussing to your hand every single turn. That's powerful. Powerful. I love this deck. And I want to add that a lot of people want to play this deck as a 4-attack deck. That's what I saw a lot online when I was looking at deck reviews and deck list. They're like, oh, it's a 4 to 5 attack deck. Always go for the 5 attacks every time, because you can do it on your opponent's grade 2. The Obfuscate is not restricted by grade when it attacks from the back row, only when it drive checks. So you can get 5 attacks every single turn. That's devastating, especially if you go first. Always go for the 5 attacks. There's going to be some situations where you can't. You got to use your Vanguard. You got to use your Vanguard wisely and maneuver around your board and what your opponent is doing, especially if they play a retire deck. So there might be some times where you can't go for the 5 attack play, but always try to go for the 5 attack play. It's going to work in your favor every single time, especially when you get to the later turns, because your whole front row is getting every undercover unit is getting 5k. So that's crazy as shit. I gotta clock in now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If that's what you want, that's what you enjoy. 3 a.m. Vanguard, out.